The City of Tshwane, meanwhile, is trying to find ways to ease the pressure from Rand Water. It wants to produce 40% of its own water. The city met with the National Department of Water and Sanitation to try and get some more money for the project. The member of the Mayoral Committee for Utility Services in Tshwane, Daryl Johnson, joins us now. Councillor Johnson, good afternoon to you. What exactly are you trying to do?
Afternoon, Stephen. Well, we have a unique position in the City of Tshwane compared to our neighbouring metros and surrounding municipalities in that we have our own water sources and water purification capacities. Those capacities aren't running at optimal levels due to a number of factors that include maintenance backlogs, raw water quality that's coming into those plants, additional pollution in watercourses, and then theft and vandalism that we continually experience. And so what we're wanting to do is to try and get, first of all, our plants back to optimal running conditions so that we can get to that 40% that you speak of. And then there are other opportunities to expand various plants and expand our own source production of water.
I mean, when I think of Tshwane, I think of the Hartbeespoort Dam.
No, Hartbeespoort Dam is not part of that at all. So we have Rietvlei Dam, which incidentally is owned by the city. It's also another unique situation. That dam was built between 1932 and 1934 by the city. We also have treatment facilities at Roodeplaat Dam, at Temba, and also out at Bronkhorstspruit. So we have a number of facilities across the city, and it's about utilizing those and then expanding where there are possibilities to expand.
So would you be using water from water sources you currently control that simply isn't being used now? I mean, does the water just sit there? The point I'm trying to make is that water is often connected to other water through networks, through rivers, and what you do would affect other people, perhaps.
No, it's not going to affect other people. We are licensed to abstract that water, so it's not something that's going to have a negative impact downstream.
It's going to cost a lot of money, though. Where are you going to try and get the money from? From the National Department?
Yeah, certainly these sorts of projects do come with large price tags on them, and obviously being a metro, the National Department cannot just provide us with direct funding. But with that was the purpose of the meeting yesterday with the Director General and his team to see what methods there are available. And there certainly is a lot of positivity that came out of that meeting. There are opportunities, be it through Development Bank of Southern Africa and other potential partners that are out there. There is a lot of interest in investing in this sort of infrastructure. And so that was an initial meeting to really get the ball rolling, and we'll steadily move from there.
From what we can see, it looks like it's going to be another rainy season in the north of the country. We don't know what will happen the year after this rainy season, but we do expect that we need to prepare for droughts in the future. Do you know how long it would take to actually get this up and running?
Look, these sorts of projects they do have long timelines to them. So, we're not going to expect that we can turn them around in a couple of years. Certainly, you're going to be looking at 5 years and possibly more. But that's more in terms of the expansion projects. In terms of our existing facilities and about just optimizing those facilities, we would hopefully be able to get something happening there sooner, and that's certainly my objective. Is that where it's just optimization of plants. Obviously, if it's raw water quality that's coming in, we have to look to where those problems exist, and there's transboundary factors and considerations and cooperation that needs to happen with our neighbouring municipalities so that we ensure that raw water quality is of a standard that the water purification plant can actually manage. But those are the sorts of things that are a little bit more within our control, and hopefully we've got shorter timelines and time horizons on those.
And Councillor Daryl Johnson, thank you, member of the Mayoral Committee for Utility Services in Tshwane.